Okay, dear students. So today we are going to start latest past paper of corporation tax for September December 23 of F6TX. This is your F6TX trainer Mustafa Mirchawala, and let's start this question that this is related to corporation tax. Now, the objective of this question, I'm just going to discuss this question. I'm just going to walk through this question. Definitely, you'll have to do it yourself. You can do it easily once I'll explain you. Okay. So, before we move on, you must know few things related to corporation tax. There are some differences between individuals and companies. Individuals pays tax for fiscal year, but companies pays tax for accounting period. Don't forget this. So for companies, accounting period is very important. For companies, accounting period is very important, right? Okay. So my dear students, the following information is available in respect of the Maximum Limited. This is the name of the company for the year ended 31st March 2023. So your accounting period is 1st April. Your accounting period is 1st April 2022 to 31st March 2023. Okay, it's a year. Year means 12 months. Year means 12 months. So it's 12 months accounting period. Now, the next information is trading profit. Be very active, be very focused. The trading profit based on the draft accounts for the year ended 31st of March 2023 is 127,200. This is the trading profit they have already given you. This figure is before making any adjustments required for. So these three things are not adjusted yet. These three things are not adjusted yet. We need to adjust these things. Okay. Number one, a premium which was paid on 1st August, keep this date in your mind, to acquire a leasehold office building on an 8-year lease. The amount of the premium assessed on the landlord as an income was 22320. The office building was used for business purposes by Maximum Limited throughout the period from 1st August to 31st March to 2023. First thing, can you tell me how many months we use this building for business purposes? It's from August 2022 to 31st March 2023. It's 8 months. Keep this 8 months in your mind. Now, what this topic is, hope you remember you studied property income, right? So, in property income, you discuss the leasehold property. So, let me give you a quick reminder for this. Listen, this is, for example, this is A, the landlord, and this is the Maximum Limited. We are Maximum Limited, okay? So, definitely, Maximum Limited paid some premium to Mr. A. So, hope you remember this all things that whenever the landlord received the premium, so landlord write like this: premium received less 2% into n minus 1 multiplied by premium. This is the relief. So whatever comes here is, this is called taxable premium for A or assessable premium for A. Assessable premium for landlord. Assessable premium for landlord. Now, the good luck here is that the easy part here is that your examiner has given you ready-made this number. Let me scroll the screen. See, the amount of premium assessed on the landlord as income is 22320. So this number 22320 is ready-made given to you. Okay, so you don't need to apply this relief formula or anything. Ready-made assessable premium for landlord or taxable premium for landlord is given. Now come here. We are Maximum Limited, and we are using this premises for business purpose. We are not doing letting business. We are not doing letting business at all, but we are using this premises for our business purpose. So in that case, amortization of lease premium is allowed. Amortization of lease premium is allowed. And you know the formula of amortization? The amortization formula is, this thing will go in the numerator, assessable premium for landlord. So it's 22320 divided by lease term is 8 years. divided by lease term is 8 years. So if you divide this 22320 divided by 8, 22320, it will be 2790. But wait, in the denominator I have written years, 8 years. So this is per annum thing, this is per annum, this is per annum, but we use this building only for 8 months during the accounting period. So definitely we need to time apportion. It will be 8 upon 12. Okay, it will be 8 upon 12. And yes, this final answer is an allowed expense. This final answer, this amortization is an allowed expense. And you can read the lines that the accountant has not done any adjustment for this amortization. Accountant has not done any adjustment for this amortization. So definitely you need to deduct. Let me say this in Urdu language, because some students are Urdu students. So ये सब पगड़ी सिस्टम आपने पढ़ा था, याद है, प्रॉपर्टी इनकम में? तो ए से रिलेटेड, लैंडलॉर्ड से रिलेटेड असेसेबल प्रीमियम फॉर लैंडलॉर्ड गिवन था, तो अब आपने दूसरी साइड पे एमोर्टाइजेशन ऑफ लीज प्रीमियम निकालना है, और ये एक अलाउड एक्सपेंस होता है फ्रॉम ट्रेडिंग इनकम पीएनएल। तो अब आप ट्रेडिंग इनकम पीएनएल में से इसको एक बार लेस करोगे, क्योंकि अकाउंटेंट ने ऑलरेडी लेस नहीं किया, 8 मंथ्स का लेस कर दोगे। You will be deducting 8 months amortization of lease premium from your trading profit. Okay, just take 30 seconds to check it out. Now, number two. So this is number two. Now this is a separate leasing cost. This is the lease of car. Lease of car. Hope you remember, whenever a business lease a car, you just need to check the CO2 emission rate. You remember the punishment? If the CO2 emission rate is less than 50, then you are very reasonable citizen. You are caring citizen. You are caring for the environment. So in that case, no penalty, no more add back, full time expenses allowed. If you have leased a car and your CO2 emission rate is less than 50 grams per kilometer, then enjoy, complete expenses allowed. But if you have leased a car, and my dear student, that car has a CO2 emission rate of more than 50, CO2 emission rate of more than 50, then in such a case, you have a punishment. 15% of that leasing cost will be added back if you have deducted the complete cost. If you have deducted the complete cost, then 15% will be added back. Okay, so my respected student, very quickly I'll read this. This is very simple thing, no, not a big deal. Leasing cost of 10300, which have been deducted in arriving at the profit of 127200. The leasing cost relate to two cars. So say they are saying that which have been deducted, that means complete amount have already been deducted from trading income. So now you just need to add back 15% of the amount, in case if the CO2 emission rate is greater than 50. Okay, so the leasing costs relate to two cars which have been leased since 1st April 2022. Yes, from the beginning of the year. The first car has a CO2 emission rate of 40. Thank God. 40 grams is perfect. So no more punishment, nothing to do. No adjustment required. 40 grams and is leased at an annual cost of 6400. This 6400 is perfect. The second car has a CO2 of 120, 120, 120. So it means it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Okay. So and is leased at an annual cost of 3900. So very simple, you just need to add back 3900 multiplied by 15%. Only 3900 times 15% will be added back in the above trading profit. Okay, so for this thing will be added, and for this thing you have to subtract less amortization. Okay, which I told you for 8 months, less amortization. I'm just guiding you. This question you need to solve yourself. I'm just helping you for this question. Okay, now the third part is employee bonus. Hope you have done company's tax, so that you know employee bonuses of 36,000. which have not yet been deducted, have not yet at the, yes, so they have not deducted anything. So now whatever amount is allowed expense you have to deduct first time. I repeat in Urdu, इन्होंने इस बार इस 36,000 में से कुछ भी लेस नहीं किया, तो जो भी हम लेस करेंगे वो पहली बार लेस करेंगे अगर अलाउड होगा तो. ओके, लेट्स डू इट. सो all of which relate for the year ended 31st March 23. First, they are saying they all relate, these bonus relate to 31st March 23, but there is a condition in corporation tax that you must pay within 9 months of the end of the accounting period. Only these bonuses will only be allowed. Listen to me very carefully. These bonuses will only be allowed in that accounting period if you are paying within 9 months of the end of the accounting period. If you are paying these bonuses after 9 months of the end of the accounting period, then this will be allowed from next accounting period. So all of which relate to the year ended 31st March 23. Maximum limited paid 20,000 of the bonus on 30th November 23. Yes, perfect. Your accounting period is ending on 31st March 23. Your accounting period is ending on 31st March 23. Your accounting period is ending on 31st March 23. And you are paying the first 20,000 bonus on 30th November 23 means after 8 months. So 8 months means within 9 months, within 9 months range. So first bonus is perfect, it's allowed, with the remainder of 16,000 paid on 15th Feb 2024. Yes, it is paid after 9 months. See, your accounting period is ending on 31st March 23. Your accounting period is ending on 31st March 23. So 15th Feb 24 means after 9 months. So this bonus is not allowed now. This bonus is not allowed. So only you can deduct 20,000. Only you can deduct 20,000 from this trading profit, trading profit. So I repeat, adjustment number 1, you need to deduct 8 months amortization from the trading profit. In adjustment number 2, you need to add back 3,900 multiply by 15%. In adjustment number 3, you just need to deduct 20,000. You just need to deduct 20,000. Okay, that's it. The 16,000 bonus is not allowed. So this is all about trading profit. You can do it. It's not difficult. It's routine things. I would say this came from previous past papers. If you have done the past papers, if you have done the exam kit, if you have done the ACCA study hub resources, these things are very normal, very common. It's part of every, you see these things very normal. Okay. So you can do this trading income things easily, no tension at all. Now the next thing is property income. This is property income. Now the first thing is, we are not doing any question for individual Mr. A, Mr. B. No, we are doing corporation tax. And for corporation tax, the first thing is company's basis of assessment is accrual basis. Yes, for individual it's cash basis. This is very important. For corporation tax, property income is taxed on accrual basis, not cash basis. Not cash basis at all. Not cash basis at all. Okay, right. Let's do it. So you don't need to seek everything on cash basis, that inflows and outflows. No. You need to check how much services you have given. You need to check income on the basis of services provided during your accounting period. And number two, expenses which are incurred during this accounting period. Okay, accrual basis. So maximum limited lets out freehold warehouse which is surplus to requirements. Okay, the building was let from 1st April to 31st October 2022, but although it was available for letting, it was empty from 1st November 2022 to 31st March 2023, because it was not possible to find new tenant. It's okay. We gave this property on rent during this accounting period till 31st of October 2022. Listen my words. After that it was empty. No issue. The warehouse was sold On 31st January 2023, see chargeable gains. Okay, we'll see the gains. Don't worry, right now we are doing property income. So 1st January 2022, rent for the 6 months to 30th June 22. See, this is accrual basis. This is for 6 months to 30th June 2022. Wait, I'll explain. So that means this is the rent from January to June, January to June 2022. And now just think, your accounting period, listen to me please, your accounting period in this question is starting from 1st April 2022. So out of this 8400 is for 6 months, but out of these 6 months only 3 months lies in our accounting period. So we will only include only half of 8400. Half of 8400 means 4200 for our accounting period. Okay, I'll also make the sketch, don't worry. Then insurance for the year ended, yes, this is for the complete your 12 months, for your 12 months, yes, this is full-time allowed expense. Now from 1st July 2022 to 31st October 22, yes, this rental income, July, August, September, October, this lies purely in your accounting period, so you will take complete 5600. Okay, now repaid security, nothing. Why? Because when you receive, just think, when security deposit is not your income, we have done this, I have taught you in my class, security deposit is just you take from tenant, and in the end when tenant is going, you just refund that security deposit. It's not your income. So in past, when you receive security deposit, is it was not your income. So now when you are returning security deposit to tenant, it's not your expense, it's not your allowed expense. So in this question, this 1400 1400 is irrelevant. Then advertisement for tenant, yes, this is in your accounting period, it's full-time allowed expense. Now insurance refund less at, it's 190, yes. So 190 insurance company refund it, and this is your expense. So what you will do, there is a 190 refund and 1320 is the expense, so net amount is your expense. 1320 minus 190, the net amount will be your expense, the net amount will be your expense. Okay, just take 30 seconds or 1 minute to read it, concentrate it, and then I'll give you some sketching as well. I'll give you some little sketching for this. Okay, let me make the accounting period. See, the information for this tenancy is given from January. So January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Okay. Now wait. This is your accounting period, April to March. Now they have given you the rental information for January, Feb, March, April, May, and June. First, they gave you 8400 rent. Listen, 8400 rent is for these 6 months. Check the right tick. 8400 rent for these 6 months. Check the right tick. So out of 8400, 4200 belongs to these 3 months, and yes, 4200 belongs to these 3 months. So yes, April, May, June lies in our accounting period. So yes, 4200 I will take as an income. 4200 I will take as an income on accrual. See, this is accrual basis. Don't look at the cash receiving and paying. Don't look at the receiving date or paying date. Then for July, August, September, October, for these 4 months, they are saying the rent is 5600. So 42 plus 5600 is your rental income. After that, the warehouse was empty. After October, after 31st October, the warehouse was empty. So for our accounting period, see, these are the boundaries. These are the boundaries, this and this. For our accounting period, the rental income is 4200 plus 5600. 4200 plus 5600. 4200 plus 5600. Okay. Right now, let me give you a little advice here. So what will be your income? Your income will be just rough working. Okay, 42 plus 56. This is your income. And now let me tell you the expenses. Your expenses will be insurance expense will be 1320 minus 190. I think this will be 1320 minus 190 will be 1130. Then you have advertisement is 720. Yes, this is all allowed. Then that's it. So this is your property income. This final answer will be your property income. That's it. Okay, so just give you a little bit of property income. So I have explained you trading income. Easy, easy, easy. Be confident, be confident. You guys are no more kids. Your papers are near, your exam is near. Just 20-25 days are left. So no more acting like a kid. So you have done trading income, you have done property income. Now the third thing is chargeable gains. Third thing is chargeable gains. Third thing is chargeable gains. Listen, maximum limited made two disposal means two disposals are relevant for the year ended 31st March 23. On 31st January 2023, maximum limited dispose of the freehold warehouse, the same warehouse which we gave on rent, for 187. The disposal resulted, this is relevant, this is your gain, this is your gain, it's relevant. The warehouse was never used for business purpose, so no more rollover. No rollover relief possible. No rollover relief. Hope you remember the chapter of business relief. Hope you remember the chapter of business relief. So here they are saying no more, no business use, so no rollover. So this gain is fine, full-time taxable. You need to add this gain in your gains list. You need to add this gains in the gain list. Okay. Now on 20th Feb, see this date, see this date. Don't sleep, don't sleep. See the date. On 20th Feb 2023, maximum limited disposed of a freehold factory for 142,000. This is the cash receipts. Now the disposal resulted, this is the gain, this is the gain. Okay, the factory was used for businesses purpose. Yes, rollover possible. Now wait, but you know the science of rollover. Hope you remember the whole game of rollover. In rollover relief, you have to sell one property and you have to buy another business asset. You have to sell one business asset and you have to buy one business asset within the time limits. You know the time limits: 3 years forward and 1 year backward. Within 3 years forward and 1 year backward. Okay, so keep this date in your mind. Keep this date on your, this is the disposal date. It will help you now. Okay, on 10th of December 2022, on 10th of December 2022, Maximum Limited had purchased a new factory for 342,000. This factory is used for business purpose. So it's a purchase. It's not a sale. So excellent. See, the the old asset was sold for 142. See the cash, and the new asset is bought. Old asset was sold for 142 and the new asset was bought for 342. Complete reinvestment. See, old asset was sold for 142 and the new asset was bought for 342. And just 3 months back, see this date, just 3 months back we have bought this, so it's perfect. You know the dates, you can go 3 years forward and 12 months backward, so within last 3 months, so dates are perfect. And you reinvested complete amount. This is not the case of partial reinvestment. I repeat in Urdu, आपने पूरा का पूरा कैश इन्वेस्ट कर दिया ना, 142 का ओल्ड एसेट बेच के नया 342 का ले लिया, तो पूरा का पूरा कैश इन्वेस्ट कर दिया, तो फुल गेन डेफर हो जाएगा. Complete gain will be deferred. Your complete gain will be deferred. So enjoy this. 29,100 is no more taxable. It will be deferred. Deferred means right now your chargeable gain for this transaction will be zero. Your chargeable gain for this transaction will be zero. So how are you going to do it? Listen. First give me 30 seconds. Giving you 30 seconds, read it. 30 seconds, read it. Okay, now, so only you had two gains. First gain was 43,300 and the second gain was 29,100, but 29,100 gain will be deferred, complete deferral, so it will become zero. So only you have only one gain, which is 43,300. In the current period you have only only one gain, which is 43,300, which is 43,300. Just simple common sense, no more tough area. Okay, so final gain you have 43,300, but yes, capital gain can be cancelled in front of capital loss. Hope you remember, capital loss can only set off capital gain. Capital loss can only set off capital gain. So if you have any capital loss, it will kill this capital gain only. Okay, so we'll find some. This is your gain. Okay, so we'll find some capital loss, don't worry. Now, donations, see the donations thing. They are saying during the year ended 31st, Maximum Limited made a qualifying charitable dinner, QCD. QCD are deducted from total profits. Total profits, yeah, remember? And political donations. Political donations are not allowed from trading income or anywhere. Anywhere. It's not an allowed expense. Neither of these amounts have been, thank you, thank God, have been deducted in arriving at the trading profit. So it's perfect. These two items are not allowed from trading income. Even the political donations are never allowed from anywhere. So that's very good. If if they have not yet deducted the political donation, that's perfect. They have also not deducted the QCD from trading profit. That's also perfect, because QCD is deducted from total profit, not trading profit. I repeat in Urdu, QCD ट्रेडिंग प्रॉफिट में से अलाउड नहीं है, टोटल प्रॉफिट में से नीचे से अलाउड है. तो अच्छा है इसने लेस नहीं किया, तो ये परफेक्ट है. बस मैं एक बार ये QCD नीचे जाके टोटल प्रॉफिट में से लेस करूंगा. ओके, नाउ द लास्ट थिंग, these you have these subsidiaries they have given you because they are going to test you for 75, little bit for 75% group, or we call it group relief group. Remember, 75% group or group relief group. So only this Zim Limited has, you have 85% holding. This Zim Limited is part of your 75% group. The Mum Limited is not part of your 75% group. That means you cannot transfer your losses, or you cannot take losses from this Mum Limited. Okay. Okay. Now, one very good news, brought forward losses. Hope your mind is working. Brought forward losses means last year losses of the same company, last year losses of same Maximum Limited. You have trading loss brought forward. Okay, you have property loss brought forward, and you have capital loss brought forward. This is very different. Capital loss brought forward. Use your brain. Capital loss brought forward, if it comes forward, if the capital loss brought forward comes in this year, it will only kill the capital gain. It will only kill your capital gain, no other income. And capital gains comes before total profit. Capital gains comes in the row between total, before total profit. So we need to cancel it immediately. Okay, so this 4900, this 4900 without any permission, this 4900 capital loss without any permission will set off this capital gain. So 4300 minus 49, 43,300, sorry, 43,300 minus 4900 will be your final chargeable gain. Why? See, this capital loss brought forward, if it come, if definitely it will come forward. So when it comes forward, it will automatically kill your gain. it will automatically kill your capital gain. It will automatically kill your capital gain. Okay, right? So now what they are saying, the major requirement is the major out of 15 marks, the 11 marks is the super marks before taking account of brought forward losses. So they are saying just don't think about irrelevant losses. Obviously, capital loss is the relevant one. It's not in our control. Apart from any losses which are automatically which are automatic, what a great word, which are automatically relieved, like capital loss. They are giving you hint for capital loss. They are automatically relieved. Calculate the maximum limited taxable total profits for the year ended 31st March 2023. Now hold. They are asking TTP, taxable total profit. Taxable total profit means this. Wait. First, you need to calculate trading profits. Then you need to calculate gains. Then property income. Remember your lectures, property income. Then you need to calculate interest income if there is any. Now you will calculate total profits. Then you need to deduct QCD. And then this is taxable total profits, TTP. Remember this format. I'm talking about companies. We are doing now companies. I'm talking about companies. So my dear students, you are are you are required to calculate this. So if you want to calculate taxable total profit, you need to follow the complete format, and in this complete format you have to calculate this gain also. In this you have to calculate gain, and in front of gains you have to set off the loss. In front of gain you have to set off capital loss. Okay, so now without wasting your precious time, I'm not here to teach you like kids. This question you have to do it yourself. I'm just giving you ideas now. Okay, so first of all they are asking you this thing, this bottom line. They are asking you this bottom line. Okay, right? When they are asking you this bottom line, so you need to calculate first trading profit. I'll tell you how to calculate trading profit. Wait, from these three lines, see 127, you will start with 127 200, and you need to adjust these three things, and I have already taught you. So you will calculate trading income. Your trading income is done. Then by using this data, or I would say this data which I have already covered, this data, your property income will also be calculated. So you have done trading income, you have done property income, two incomes are done. Yes. Then by using this data, by using this data, or I would say I have calculated this for you by, sorry, see, I have calculated this. 43,300 is the gain and 4,900 is the capital loss. 43,300 is the gain and 4,900 is the capital loss. So you can calculate final gain as well, and this will be 43,300 minus 4,900. It will be something around like 38400. This will be 38400. This is your gain. Okay. Okay. So students, what they are asking, they want you to calculate trading profit. Yes, I have taught you. They are asking you gain. I have taught you the gain and the capital loss. They want you to calculate property income because the data is given. Interest income is not in this question, so leave it. So in this way you will calculate total profits. Yes, and from total profit you need to deduct QCD, and QCD was 2,800. So finally you will get total taxable total profit, which is 11 marks. So perfectly you have taken 11 marks without any fear, without any fear. As a student, you may ask, sir, what about the political donations? They are not allowed. Not from trading income or not from anywhere. Trading tech political donations are not allowed at all. Political donations are not allowed at all. Okay. Now just one last thing. I'm just giving you idea for the last requirement and then you can solve it yourself then. Listen, on the basis of the maximum possible loss relief and group relief claims, single company losses, single company losses as well as group relief losses, listen, are made for the year ended 31st March 2023. Calculate the total remaining amount of the unused losses which maximum limited can carry forward to the year ended 31st March 2024. Now wait. Note, if possible, your loss relief claims should not result in donations become unrelieved. So definitely first you need to use the donations because they are brought forward losses. If you have studied the laws, if you have studied the laws of corporation tax, the brought forward trading loss or brought forward property loss can be used partially, means you don't need to waste your QCD. You don't need to waste your QCD, and we are not going to waste QCD. That's why we'll be canceling this profit. We will be canceling this profit, means after deducting QCD हम डायरेक्ट टोटल टैक्सेबल टोटल प्रॉफिट को सेट ऑफ करेंगे क्योंकि क्यूसीडी हमने लेस कर दिया और क्यूसीडी ज़ाया नहीं करना. ब्रॉड फॉरवर्ड ट्रेडिंग लॉस है या ब्रॉड फॉरवर्ड प्रॉपर्टी लॉस है तो उस पर क्यूसीडी ज़ाया नहीं करना. ओके, राइट. आई विल एक्सप्लेन, डोंट वरी. So this is the requirement. I would request you, please, just last 5 minutes are left. First read this requirement. First read this requirement. First read this requirement. And remember, your accounting period is 31st March 23. This is your accounting period. Please, just 5 minutes energy. 31st March 23. Read the requirement. Please read the requirement. Now, one more thing. Read this. Brought forward losses. See, these are the trading loss for the last year, same company, and property loss also for the last year. Unused losses from last year. See, you can see. You can see capital loss we have already used. Okay, these two losses and their big quantity. And now one thing, see, subsidiary Maximum Limited has two subsidiary companies, both of which commence trading on first, like very old companies. And see, one in one company we have holding of 85 and the other we have only 665. So you hope you remember the conditions of 75% group or group leaf group. In 75% group, your holding must be 75% or greater. So yes, only Zim Limited, only this Zim Limited is part of your 75% group. Only Zim Limited is part of your 75% group. Okay. So now let me explain you finally. Remember these two losses. See, you have, first of all, you have year ended 31st of March 22. This is the last year in which we have losses. And then you have, my dear students, then you have year ended 31st of March 23. In this year you have a trading loss of 280. In this year you have a trading loss of how much? It's 288 200. Okay, and you have a property loss of how much? It's 3800. Okay, these are your losses. So first of all, in last year now you have no income, but yes, in the current year in using the requirement number one, see, using the requirement number one, you will have you will have some TTP, a good amount of TTP. You will have a good amount of TTP. So what you will do, you will pick these two. Listen to me. If you go and read the law, go and read my classes, you go and read my slides of corporation tax, right? You will see it is written that trading loss and property loss, both unused, can be carried forward next year. Trading loss and capital loss can be, sorry, trading loss and property loss can be carried forward next year, and it will set off your future total profit. It will set off future total profit. But yes, it is also written that partial claims are allowed. Listen the law. Partial claims allowed. What does it mean? You can carry it forward it against your total profits, yes. And partial claims allowed means you can save your QCD. You can save your QCD. You can save your QCD means first deduct your QCD and then set off the losses. So these two losses will first cancel your TTP, right? And definitely I'm just giving you hint that this TTP will be around like 149,000 something. Okay, so still a big amount of trading loss is left. So now this brought forward according to new laws, now this brought forward trading loss can be given to your partner, so your group members are Zim company. Your group members are Zim company. You can see your group members are Zim Limited, and Zim Limited has a trading profit of 21,400. Zim Limited has a let me remove the screen. Wait. Zim Limited has a trading profit of 21,400. So yes, you can set off. First, this loss will be set off against your current year TTP, and then the remaining loss will set off this Zim Limited trading profit, and now whatever loss is left will be carried forward. These all things you have studied in your class. I repeat in Urdu language. देखें, पहले एक सिंगल कंपनी की बात करते हैं, अकेली कंपनी, सिंगल कंपनी अपने लास्ट ईयर का अनयूज ट्रेडिंग लॉस और अनयूज प्रॉपर्टी लॉस करंट ईयर में ला सकती है, और करंट ईयर के टोटल प्रॉफिट्स को उड़ा सकती है। ऐसे उड़ाएगी कि क्यूसीडी ज़ाया ना हो, तो हमने क्यूसीडी को ज़ाया नहीं किया, तभी टीटीपी लिया है। ओके, राइट। सो फर्स्ट स्टेप इज दिस, राइट, एंड देन यू कैन गिव टू योर 75% group members. So yes, last year brought forward trading loss, last year brought forward unused property loss can also be given to your group members. So yes, we have given, and then whatever loss is left we can carry it forward. Okay, so I have tried to explain you in much depth, right? So now it's time for you, go to your software. I have explained you everything. Now don't worry about it. I have explained you in a very in-depth manner. Now go to your software and try this question. You can do it. Okay, for you the practice is very important. For you, it's your time to practice, because you have to give the paper. Okay, so best of luck. Don't waste a single day now. These last days are very, very important. I see in each and every time I see many students, they just hard work last 30 days. And they clear the paper. There are many examples since last like 15-20 years. So last 30 days are very important. I hope you understood the question. Thank you for attending the class. Bye.